Hello everyone, it is Susan here. Welcome to my channel. So today I am working on a collaboration that is called April Color Combo Challenge, which is from the Facebook group Makers of Mixed Media Art and Artists. All of the links will be below to everybody that is involved in this month's collaborations. So be sure to check everybody out below. So right here, so I was trying to find the color teal, and I'm using Dina Wakley paints, and that was the color ocean. And I wasn't sure if it was really the correct color or not, so you saw me pull up the color teal on the internet, and sure enough, it matched. So I was very, very happy about that. I suppose I should tell you the color combination for the month of April is magenta, cream, teal. You can add black and white and one metallic. So yeah, so this, I actually found out about this Facebook group as well as their YouTube channel. I found it out from Lee Creates here on YouTube, and I'll have her link below as well. And, you know, since I'm just coming back into doing artsy type stuff after months of, not really doing much of any type of creativity, when I saw this on Lee's channel, I'm like, collaborations can be such a great way to get back into things because, well, they give you the prompts, right? So yeah, and I love to paint, and I don't know that it has to be paint. I don't remember reading anywhere or hearing that it has to be paint. I don't know. But again, I'm new to the Facebook group and to their YouTube channel, so I'm learning as I go along here. So yeah, as you can see, I am using, it's a 1.5 inch paintbrush that I don't know where I got it from. I don't know, but yeah, so I'm using this brush to put down some of this acrylic paint. And this journal that I'm using, it is long, right? So it's almost 12 inches long by 5 inches tall. So it's not my normal go-to journal, but I thought it would be fun to play in. So here I'm going to use these lids for circles, and I decided, I couldn't really decide, well, do I want to use black? Do I want to use white? What do I want to use? And I decided to go with the white Dina Wakley paint. And I have to tell you, I almost, by the end of this, you'll see at the end I add the cream. I almost totally forgot the cream. But anyways, so here I'm just, putting down some white circles, and, they're not, I don't know, some are more obvious to see more than, the others. If it has the white background, it's a little bit harder to see. But you're going to see throughout this video how I build up on those circles. So it's almost like not a template, but it's the beginnings of something more. That's the best way I can say it. But it's a lot of fun to me. Circles are what it's all about. I love to use circles. And so, yeah, so I started with the white paint with the 2 different size lids that I chose to use. And before I continue, I just wanted to dry it off a little bit. I am wearing a black sweatshirt, and I'm like, oh my gosh, I don't want to get paint all over it. But then I pulled out this Pen Touch gold metallic it's not a brush, it's a pen that I've had for many, many years. And it's drying out. I think I need to buy a new one. But gold is going to be my metallic color of choice for this project because you can use one metallic color, if I'm understanding it correctly. So what I have to keep doing, this is like a Posca paint pen is what it's like. Excuse me. And so I keep having to go to a piece of paper that is next to me to push down on it so that the color comes down and actually it works. So I will purchase another one of these pens because it is by far the nicest gold metallic pen that I've ever used. And like I said, I've had it for years. So the fact that it's finally on its way out, that's okay. I've got my money worth, and I don't remember where I got it from, but yeah, but I definitely do enjoy using it. So all I'm doing at this point is building up on those circles, right? I want to make them more obvious, and I want to give them more depth and more fun, and yeah, just to play around, right? Because that's what we like to do. And now I'm going to use some black. So what I decided to do was, so what I'm putting the paint on is just it's a piece of packaging from, I don't know, stickers or die cuts or whatever. And this paintbrush, it's just a cheap old little paintbrush that I'm using. But I like the size of it because it's small and it's thin. So I'm going to make some marks, but I want to make sure that they're not too heavy. The other shape that I've recently become interested in is just straight lines, but, having them go in different directions. So I'm pulling that visual interest, so to speak, onto this project, onto this page. So that's why I liked it, that narrow paintbrush, because I can make the lines really thin, or of course if you press down a little harder, of course they're going to be a little bit thicker. So I like adding black to my pages because I really do feel that it makes the other colors really pop. So I'm going to be using this doily and this flower, this die cut flower, and I'll show you the package. First I'm going to show you other flowers that I pulled out as well, keeping in the color way of the teal and the magenta. I thought maybe I could use some of the pink, but the packaging, it's Forever in Time is the brand. And I just thought that the colors were perfect. And here's when I realized, oh my gosh, I didn't do the cream. So I pulled out the color Buff. To me, it was the color that looked closest to cream of all of the Dina Wakley paints that I have. And I have a lot. I have some that looked more beige, or some that even went towards gray. But yeah, so this is my cream color. So yeah, so it all works out. It's all fine. It's all good. So I'm going to take that buff color and just put a line of it onto this paper because I'm going to use the gift card. So I needed it I needed to be able to pick it up off of the paper. And I'm just going to go around and make some more marks on the page with this cream color. And I will end up adding more of a cream color on here, but with a Posca paint pen. So, yeah, so that will come next. I felt like I really needed more cream on here. So I fortunately had this Posca pen that is very much a cream color. And I'm going to go and continue my doodling. And again, I'm using the circles as my template, as my pattern or my guide to just add more visual interest and just to play around. Now, what you'll notice maybe is when I'm doing this using the paint pen, you'll see I do go over some of the black marks. So I'll be coming in and adding more black, but with a piece of charcoal, which charcoal is something, if you don't have any charcoal and you enjoy using your fingers to create, you will love charcoal, and it might be something you might want to invest in. This particular charcoal is nothing fancy. It's nothing expensive. It's, I don't know, I think the brand is maybe called General. It's very basic charcoal. And it is, well, it's a block that I have broken up into pieces. And I do enjoy adding it to a lot of my work, because not only do I like to add the black, like I've mentioned before, excuse me, but the fact that it's something that will blend with your finger just makes it all the more yummy. If you love yummy, you will love the charcoal. At this point, you can see on the right side of the page how it looked versus on the left side, with and without the charcoal. So you might like it better without the charcoal. And that's fine, right? I like it actually both ways. Either way, I could have left it without the charcoal, but I do like it with the charcoal as well. So you can always decide at what point you would want to end, right? When, yeah. You have to decide for yourself when you think you need to just stop. And it's different, for everybody. But I'm having too much fun here. So, I'm taking that charcoal and now I'm going around the circles and going inside of them and outside of them. And I'm just enjoying it. I'm just having fun, and just creating. Yeah, easy peasy, lots of fun. It's easy to clean up. You go wash your fingers and 95% of it comes off the first try, and you're good to go. But I notice up on top, it's a little bit too clean looking, and on the very bottom as well. So once I have all that, I'm good to go. And I'm using this Aqua Tombow liquid adhesive, which is my favorite adhesive. And I can highly recommend it. It never clogs, so it is my go-to wet adhesive. So that doily was tea dyed long ago. I had it in my stash. And then this flower you saw came from something that I purchased. And I thought that the color was close enough to teal that it would work, and I would still be abiding by the rules. And it just, I thought turned out, pretty. I liked it. It's simple, but it's not simple. When I say it's simple, I mean, everything that I've done is easy. Anybody can do it, right? Anybody can do it. So now, even though I did add a little bit of gold metallic, a lot of that kind of is pushed back because when I added the charcoal, it kind of dulled down that gold that I put on with that pen before. So I'm just taking one of the lids and I'm taking some gold gesso and a fan brush, and I sprayed a little bit of water in there, and I just need to make it thick enough. And I'm just going to go ahead and do some splattering of this gold gesso, which is also a metallic gold. I want to thank you all for being here, and please make sure you check out all of the links below for this amazing collaboration. I'm looking forward to participating in next month's collaboration as well. It gets your creative juices flowing. Bye-bye, everybody.